Hello, and as you can see today I'm with my orchids. They've all decided to flower at once, which is rather lovely because they are absolutely gorgeous. Let me just try and get in a bit closer for you to see. But there is a little story behind one of these orchids, actually, because I had the two for some time. And then I went into Tesco's and I saw this poor, dead £1.25 orchid, which £1.25 is nothing for an orchid. It was enormously reduced and pretty much dead. And I thought, you know, for £1.25, I'll give it a go. So I did. I brought it home and I nurtured it. I watered it. I repotted it in the proper pots, you know, which is the with the holes in it, where they with the clear bottoms for the roots and all the rest of it. And nothing much happened. And I thought, okay, maybe 125 was a step too far. It's just too dead. But I thought, okay, I'll persevere. And I kept at it, and I kept watering it, and I put it next to my other one. And then in the meantime, I got another orchid that was given to me by somebody else, and those two flowered. But this little £1.25 from Tesco was not going to do anything. But I thought, you know what? I hate just throwing plants out or anything away, really. So I thought I will just carry on. And then it was almost as if we turned a corner and it chucked up a couple of leaves. And I thought, ooh, maybe it's not dead yet. And this went on for a few months. They just grew bigger and bigger, but no flowers or anything. And then about 4 months ago, I decided to move them all to this position in the conservatory. It's only about, 10 foot from where they were. But they've got a little bit more light. And then all of a sudden, everything changed. Just that small movement, and all of them have flowered, even the one that I thought would never flower again and that was not going to survive. It suddenly blossomed, and it's, well, you can see the result. They're fabulous, and you can't actually tell which one was the 125 and which one was considerably more to buy. And the kind of lesson to learn from these orchids, I think, is that we might think that it's not worth pursuing something, but we need to keep going until we get to that kind of tipping point. And then everything can change. But if we give up before we get to that tipping point, then we'll never actually achieve anything. So that's my kind of lesson to the if I can put my teeth back in again. That's my kind of lesson for today, and something that I've learned, because it was probably 2 years that I had this half-dead orchid before it became a beautiful, beautiful plant like this. And I was going to chuck it away. So I've learned quite a lot from this, and you need to keep persevering to get what you want in the end. See you again soon.